I'll say this with women. This is what I've noticed the most, which is why I always laugh at women like that chick before that said, "Oh yeah, just do what you want to do, boo boo." I think that's destructive advice because what I found is that the most fulfilled and happiest women typically have a family and children. They don't get it through a career.
Yep.
And when we sit here and we tell young women that are at their peak, chase a career, chase a bag, be married to the game, blah blah blah, we set them up for failure because by the time they're 32 and they've accomplished everything that they needed to with their career and everything, their ability to find the top tier guy goes down because at 32 years old, you're not 22, and men value beauty and youth.
Damn, 32?
So my thing is, like, I think women need to be honest with themselves. I'm not telling you don't chase a career, but what I'm saying is going back to what you're saying is that when you find that man, be prepared to drop everything for him because if he acquires status and money, you're going to benefit. But it doesn't work the other way around. So, and men don't care about your career and your income. So,
but see, that ended when you were younger. You were in your 20s or something?
Oh, no. I mean, that was last year.
Yeah, she met him at probably around, from the numbers you said, 5 years, probably around 27?
Yeah,
you met him?
Actually 25. 25 to 29.
Layla, would you say the wound is fresh when we talk about it? It hurts?
What is that?
Are we pouring salt on it when we say you're not getting back with the guy? Is it hurting you? Should we stop?
Because he calls me every day.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. Well,
he calls you every day for the same reason he calls other
All I'm
girls.
saying is that I think women need to take more seriously finding a man because finding a man is going to be the door that opens a family which will give you the long-term fulfillment. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to get the same pleasure and fulfillment from chasing a career and making money. That's what men strive for. Men strive to conquer, acquire status, acquire resources to attract women. Women, however, you guys don't get the full benefit of acquiring and conquering and getting resources because men don't care about it. Sorry.
I've honestly never felt the most pain besides like love. Like love has caused me the most pain I've ever being single. That's why I said single as choice right now because it's almost like I don't want to go through it again. It's like you guys keep saying like, oh,
it won't happen again though. The first one's the first one is the only real one. Your first love's the only real one. Everything else doesn't matter.
So you said you don't want to go through it again? I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like you guys are saying it's stupid to not look for a relationship and stuff like that. But some people, some women might be fine with not wanting to go through that pain again.
But then you have to go into despair and live being 40 years old and alone. 50.
Yeah, I guarantee you being single in your 30s to 40s without a man and children is going to be way more painful.
But listen to this though. There's a show on
can't go
Netflix.
back.
There's a show on Netflix about centenarians around the world in the blue zones. Right?
Okay.
Matrix?
And
Sentinels?
there are some people that are living to 100 years old, some women that are single, but they have their community, they have their family, they're laughing, they're eating food that's healthy and everything.
You just said their family.
Yeah.
They have other family, but they're not married.
It's a community. Like it's a community.
They have a community.
You don't have any children?
Sometimes and sometimes not.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them had no children.
Is that what you want for yourself?
If
I'm not in that category.
Then it's irrelevant. None of you want that tribe.
Some of them have cousins, relatives, and they're their tribe and their family and their laughter and everything.
But notice how you said the fulfillment comes from
family,
social interactions. Women value social interactions and people more than things. Men value things. Women tend to value relationships and people.
Yeah.
There's a reason why when two men meet and they shake hands, hey, what do you do for a career? What is your profession? When two women meet, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have children? We're very different in our life goals. And that's why I say a woman chasing career and success is the equivalent to a man that's like chasing beauty and handbags. It doesn't make sense.
It's masculine, actually, kind of. Like, it's something that's kind of changed in this country, in America, with women being focused on career over family. Something changed. When did that change?
1960s for sexual revolution, and is that feminism wave of like, yeah, just be a hippie and like, but check it out. This is gonna hurt, but on Jesus' name, I'm not trolling. If you adopt the position of I will be a second-class citizen to my husband, if you every time the equality thing pops up in your head, and right, if you immediately just submit to him for everything, even when you're in the wrong, you'll be married like that. Like that's how quick. But it'll never happen because after 25 years old, your brains have gone through.
You live to be 100.
You guys have fully gone through neurogenesis, so your brain cannot change. So it's going to be hard. You have to actually pray and like put a lot of energy into it. But could you be a second-class citizen to your husband? Like, if you want to see a perfect marriage, I hired a hot assistant to see what a real marriage from the 50s looked like. And she's just an assistant. And I fell in love with this. I was like, holy shit, that's what it should look like. She never spoke to me. She just got me my paperwork and shit. But could you ever be like someone's pretty much servant? No, none of you could. It's too late. You grew up with Hollywood propaganda.
Been there, done that.
It wasn't
No.
worth it. It was not
Then
worth
why
it.
didn't it last? Because you guys submit. You guys like, fuck, I can't do this
You
shit.
just didn't pick the right guy then to
No.
follow.
How are we supposed to know? Like, I gave
How are you supposed
But
to
that's
know?
why you date at the age of
Here's how
where
you know
date
when
to
you
know
hate
what you
them.
like and you don't
when
like.
when you guys have that instinct of I hate him, the TV told me to hate him, like you guys hate Fresh Brian and me, that's the ones you want to marry.
Put
You're
your
not going to marry
headphones
us, but the guys you want to marry are going to sound like us. Trust me.
It gives me a headache.
All right, lower her volume, Mo.
I mean,
You're
not
so
y'all, not y'all
charitable
talking, not
today.
y'all talking.
Did you say lower her volume?
No, lower her volume so the
No,
headphones.
no,
or
no,
whatever.
not y'all talking. Doesn't bother me. It's
I don't care
the
if it
pressure.
hurts your ears. Well, that lady rambling should have hurt your ears. This,
Yeah.
It did.
You can.
It did. Never mentioned it.
okay.
Anyway, yeah, I just you got to pick the right guy to submit to. If you pick
Alright.
the wrong guy, then it's fucking terrible. But you got to pick
And
the
I
right
just
leader.
hope none of you base your dating experience off of a Netflix show.
Yeah. And ladies, remember.
Let's move forward.
Wait. One last. Put full screen. This is a good one. I'm going to say, you guys. No woman now would give up Instagram for their boyfriend. If he said, "Yo, you're
I
off
would.
Instagram,"
I would.
No, day one, he says that before you get to know him well. None of you would. So that means you're gonna scroll on Instagram, blink, be 70, and just watch your friends married. You guys are literally gonna feed pigeons at the park.
I would personally give it up, but that's
And you
because
know
it's
how
not
much?
important to me.
You know why it's the worst torture? Women never. That means you're gonna endure that pain forever.
Women normally don't kill themselves, and like it is actually a
least we
proven
men get
thing
some
because
relief.
they
I'm
don't
kidding.
want to leave the mess for other people.
But here's what I'm saying: none of you would give up your passwords. I've never had a girlfriend where I didn't have every single password. But you did it after like 6 months of knowing the guy. We're saying week one. The high value male is not gonna wait. Like if it was Kobe Bryant, he'd be like, "Oh, give me your passwords." You'd struggle a bit, and then he'd be like, "Fuck you, I got more DMs." He's not gonna wait. He's not gonna. And you guys can't give even 2% bullshit to a high value male because his DMs are fucking gorgeous. You know what I mean? Like you should. You guys want to see my Twitter? You're gonna see some of the most beautiful
I
women.
don't care.
It's off limits. It's off limits for me.
We don't want to see that.
Yeah. I wait for the
Gotta
birthday.
catch a
Blow out
case
the
of-
candles.